Warm welcome. This is Markus Termin at the 6th of December 2024. The moon is in the sign of Aquarius. I'm coming closer so you can hear me because I don't have no microphone today. The moon is in the sign of Aquarius and the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius and Tarius. That makes a sextile position, which is positive. It's the first sextile position after the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and what has been responsibility with the moon in the sign of Capricorn is now splitting up into, let's have a look at both sides, because the Aquarius sign is polarity in a sense of let's get out there, split things to understand them. It's not a negative splitting. Most interesting, we had a Mercury in Cazimi this very morning. It's sad to say that it's over. Mercury is not anymore in the heart of the sun, but has been this very morning, which was a nice aspect within the retrogradeness of Mercury, which did not hit us that hard yet. The phases of Mercury retrograde, to be obvious in the outside, is the beginning and the end most strongly. But now Mercury is still retrograde until the 15th of December, 15th, 16th, I think. So this we have to take in consideration. There is an interesting move to watch by Venus. Venus is at the last degree of Capricorn, and tomorrow Venus will move into the sign of Aquarius too, where she at once joins Pluto. Now this is a maybe Bitcoin goes up to 110,000 or something like that, because Venus is also about money. But Venus and Pluto come together, and this is a strong thing about love too. It can be destructive. Take care with Venus and Pluto connection. But the most important thing is that we get another mutual reception, which I really like. I love those mutual receptions. That means Venus will be in the sign of Uranus, and Uranus is, as Uranus is in Taurus, retrograde in the sign of Venus. This is a mutual reception in between Taurus and Aquarius, which is a strong connection in between the idea of establishing wealth and establishing freedom at the same time. Now, how are we going to do that? That's a miracle. And the other reception, of course, that is the one in between Mercury and Jupiter. One is in the sign of each other. So the whole astrological clock gets to be connected tighter. We're living in times of change, and that's a good thing. Change is going to be needed. Of course, the opposition of Pluto and Mars is ongoing, but just as a reminder, those oppositions and the aspects in general, they need to be accurate, they need to be exact. The accuracy of the exact aspects is possible to observe with plain eyes in the sky. I recommend you to do that, because watching the aspects in the sky generates a feeling towards the sky, which is more important than having just abstract rules. What is to be seen in the sky these days? The relationship in between Mars and Jupiter, for example. It's not a real sextile in between Mars and Jupiter, and this is clearly and open to be seen in the night sky. You see this both planets in the sky, and you see that's not a real harmonic connection yet. You know, sextiles and harmonic aspects, if they are to be observed in the skies, they kind of develop an inner feeling on your towards the aspects. This is getting to be the astrology of the future, I hope so. And okay, well, this is my take for today. It's mainly about the moon in Aquarius, which means there's an opening up, you know, from responsibility to liberty. All right. Thank you for listening. This is Markus Termin at the 6th of December 2024. If you want to get in contact with me, use this mail address. You get a chart back for free, but just the graphics, not the interpretation. Mind the DE at the end because you're listening to a German astrologer. And down here at my blog site, you'll find the necessary conditions for a consultation. Hope to see you tomorrow. Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, the 6th of December 2024.